Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where our USA road trip continues with park number 11 of the trip, Adventureland Resort here in Iowa.
So this park has got 6 coasters. When we was driving in the Skyline, it looked like some really good ones.
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing it. The park dates back to 1974. I've not really heard loads about this park, however, I do know that there's a few Disney-inspired parts of Adventureland.
And we love Disney.
Yeah, apparently when you walk in just here, you get a real Disney reference, and I can already see that from down here at the entrance. So come and join us as we experience Adventureland for the first time here in Iowa. And park hours today are 10 AM through until 8 PM. And yeah, it's a little bit cooler actually today, a bit more cloudy, a bit of a breeze. So we'll see how we get on with the weather, hence why the hoodies have come out today.
Yeah, it's just, if it gets a bit nippy, we can put the hoodies on. If it gets a bit warm, we'll take them off.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the car's only just over there, isn't it? So if we do need to come put our shorts on, we can do if it warms up later on. But yeah, here's the little entrance. Quite cute, isn't it? I do like the logo just up there. Let's go and get into the park. And as soon as you pass through that security area, you really can see how this park was inspired by the Disney parks around the world. You've got the train station over there, the big sign here, and you actually enter into the park through underneath the train tracks, either on the left or right hand side of the park. Well, there we go, let's go and make our way in. Very Disney inspired. And here we are walking under the railroad tracks, and welcome to Main Street. Here we go, look at all the buildings around here. Greetings from Iowa. Very colourful buildings. You got the US Post Office just over there. Oh, it's very cute though, isn't it? It's very nice. Very much like Town Square. Oh, there's an entrance just over there. And you've actually got the main street that runs down the middle. There's a carousel just here. Yeah, you can definitely see where they got the inspiration from for this, but it's very nice. I was half expecting it to be like a horse-drawn carriage coming round or something, you know, making our way around. When we was at Dream World in Australia back in January, that kind of had this vibe as well, didn't it?
The outside, it did look very Dream World.
Yeah, tell you what though, it's a bit cold, isn't it?
We keep getting like gusts of wind.
Yeah, I'm not complaining though. We've had some really hot days this trip, but yeah, it's supposed to stay dry today, so hopefully it will do. Nice music playing throughout, and yeah, all the facades, very nice around here. Nice big ice cream up there for you, Charlotte. Oh, look at that, that's tasty. Oh, that looks nice, that. Oh, is there going to be a castle? No castle, we've got a coaster instead down there at the bottom. There you go. Oh yeah, wave swinger and a coaster. Yeah, welcome to Main Street. Very colourful. It's nice though. Yeah, I don't know much about this park at all, so I'm excited just to discover it. Obviously, I always kind of have a quick look on the website, but I'm not going into too much detail because, again, not many people really speak about this park. I'm not expecting it to really have a standout ride, so to speak. However, it looks like they've got a nice collection, fun for all the family. Obviously, you've got the train ride that will be going on. Have a ride round on that. You've got the diner just over here, block 1881. Yeah, the facades are really nice, actually. The Penny Arcade. Yeah, it's all painted up really well. All the flowers and everything, just got a nice kind of vibe as we walk into the entrance here and make our way to our first ride, which has got a big green track just down there. Well, I tell you what, Monster looks impressive on the Skyline. This is the 2016 Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster that's got lap bars and 5 inversions. So I'm looking forward to this. And yeah, some of them inversions look pretty big, so I'm really excited to see how this rides. You don't really get loads of Gerstlauer coasters over here in the US. So yeah, it looks fantastic. Really excited to ride this. And here we go, here's a look at the entrance to Monster. Yeah, not a big grand sign for this one, however the colour scheme does look fantastic for this. We've just seen it going round as well. So yeah, not too big of a line just here, maybe about 10-15 minutes I'd say. Let's go and have our first ride of the day. I'm not too sure at this point what the on-ride filming policy is. I did ask the park, but I've not had a response, so we'll find out. 10 minutes there for our ride on Monster. No on-ride filming allowed, unfortunately. But you know what? That has got to be one of the best, if not the best Gerstlauer coaster I've ever been on. I really enjoyed that.
That was absolutely brilliant. It was so smooth, it was so comfortable with the lap bars, and some of the transitions and elements on there was so good.
I really liked the finish loop, as it's called. I thought that was brilliant. But yeah, 5 inversions packed in. I've said a lot of things about Gerstlauer over the years, made my thoughts very vocal about some of their rides sometimes. This goes to show that Gerstlauer are capable of building some absolutely excellent coasters. It rode so well, it was so smooth, it was really comfortable. Yeah, amazing that was. A brilliant Infinity coaster. Of course, the Smiler back at Alton Towers in the UK, that's an Infinity coaster. And this ride's so much better than that, doesn't it?
It's just so much more comfortable with the lap bars.
Oh, fantastic. But yeah, we got some really good hang time going through the elements. It was really quite slow through some of them, which was great, but also had some good force. The train didn't vibrate at all. Really comfortable ride. Love the train design on there as well.
Oh, with the big monster on the front, really good.
You did a good impression of that, don't you? There you go. Big monster on the front. Good operations on there as well. 2 trains, not seeming too busy so far either. But yeah, that was brilliant. Very rideable. No Gerstake in sight. We were just looking over this thinking, oh, what's Tornado? And then realising this is actually the ride entrance to the coaster. I knew there's a coaster here called Tornado, but it did look like a game store. Here we go, here's the entrance for the wooden roller coaster. Out and back layout, opened here in 1978, runs PTC trains. Lots of nice flower beds around this part, which is good. It's very quiet though, especially it's a weekend today, it's a Sunday. I thought it might have been busier, but yeah, it's pretty low crowds. Classic wooden coaster. Let's go and see how this rides, and we'll put in some off-ride shots for you to enjoy. Tornado. Welcome to the Tornado! The Tornado! Come on! Everybody! We just said our ride there on Tornado, as the operator said on there. You probably heard Charlotte laughing in the background of one of them clips. Just the operator was hilarious.
It was like, welcome to the Tornado. It was really funny.
He was really good. One of the best members of staff this trip. In terms of the ride itself, we didn't know how it was going to be. Was it going to be rough? Was it going to be smooth? Actually, it's quite well looked after. It was very smooth. You didn't really get any air time or much forces on there, but it was a nice out and back layout. At least we didn't get rattled about too much.
It was still a good fun ride, but I just love the operator. It was so funny.
It was really good, and yeah, you can tell they've done quite a lot of track replacements on there as well. So yeah, that's probably what's made it really smooth. But yeah, it was a nice ride. That was nothing spectacular, but at least we didn't get banged about loads. Now at Six Flags Great America a few days ago, Charlotte went on a first ever S&S 4D free spin, and you loved it, didn't you?
It was absolutely rotten. And now I've got another one to go.
Oh, you don't have to come on if you don't want.
I'm going to get the cred. I'm going to give it another go.
She's coming on. Like. Rocking the Maverick hoodie there today as well. It might be better than Maverick for you never know.
I don't think so.
Dragon Slayer 2021 this opened, and yeah, very nicely themed down here. This massive fortress entrance. And even the station looks great up there. Like, look at all the flame torches that you've got just up here. The good thing is you're not going to have to wait for it. It's walk on. Nice track colour though. Let's go and give this a go. Yes, this park's actually owned by the same people that own Kennywood.
Here we go. Extreme aggressive turns is an understatement.
Yeah, Palace Entertainment. Yeah, that's probably why the Woody was really well looked after. Because down at Kennywood, really well looked after them Woodies there. Oh, what's up with you?
Choose your conquest. Wilder ride is on this side, Wilder ride on this side.
Ah, that's interesting.
You want to go on the Wilder ride?
It's up to you.
Let's go on the
We'll try them both.
Bye, have fun. Have fun.
We just had 2 rides over there on Dragon Slayer, and yes, we did tip on both sides. I did say to Charlotte, you don't need to come on it again, but she did. How are you?
Absolute bag of bones. Honestly, I really don't like their attractions. I feel sick.
Oh,
spinning on there. Oh my god.
Well, I quite enjoyed it. It was all right, but I'll tell you what, I feel like they need to change this sign over here, because yeah, the Wilder ride was on this side and the Malder ride was on that side, in our opinion. On the first go, we only spun upside down once, and we spun upside down 4 times when we was on this side. But there you go. Charlotte's on the bench now. I think she'd rather go on this, to be honest, over here. Yeah, Dragon's Nest, look at that. It's quite cool, isn't it? It's like a Dumbo the elephant ride, what spins around, but instead of Dumbo, you got the little dragons there. Quite cute. Oh, I do like the themed area around here though. And yeah, it's got a nice orchestral mix. Oh, she's alive. Nice orchestral music mix playing around here too. Themed in. There's so many lovely flower beds and potted plants around the park, which is good. Sounds like I work at a garden centre, doesn't it? Well, yeah, you've got a Sand Perla rocking tug over here, the exact same one as Heave Ho back at Alton Towers in the UK. And yeah, with this one though, it's actually got the sails attached at the top there. Ever since Heave Ho opened in 2008, it's never had the sails up there. It's got the metal bar there, but not the sails.
There's no sails.
There you go. Yeah, there's a look at it. Very nice. You got the Tilt World just over there. I still can't get over how good Monster was, to be honest. That was fantastic. And yeah, we got Sam Adams Saloon just over there, featuring a magic show, it says on the outside. I don't know if that's running today or not. Oh, food looks good on there. All these buildings and facades. I'm getting kind of New Orleans Square, Frontierland kind of vibes now from the Disney parks around here. Fried clam boats. The fish and chips looks quite good on there. Popcorn shrimp. Oh. Pickle on a stick, your favourite. You like a big pickle, don't you?
No.
Crossing over the water here now on this lovely bridge. And yeah, the free spin looks good in its location over there. Charlotte probably disagrees, like. Yeah. Fish food, just on here too. It's got a certain charm about it, Adventureland, that I am really enjoying. You got Bernie's swing over here. So we make our way round towards the back of the park. 3 more coasters to ride, and of course lots more other attractions too. Some more great views of the wooden coaster down here. Welcome to Outlaw Gulch. Just said to Charlotte off camera, but the park's a bit better themed than I was expecting here. Just feel more theme park than amusement park. Sidewinder over there. Pendulum ride. Sure, I'll give that a ride later. You got the truck wagon wheel down there too. Oh, here we go. Here's a map of the park. I've been looking for one. Couldn't see one when we came in. Oh, it's quite a big park actually, isn't it? There you go, so we're right down here at the back now. We're going to head down onto the Outlaw that's down here. They've also got an underground coaster. It's called Underground, and yeah, it looks really fascinating. Can't find much information about it, so I'm looking forward to giving it a go. I'm not too sure where it's located in the park. Oh, there we go. The Underground, right there. Yeah. So a bit closer towards the entrance, and yeah, we'll give that a go. Yeah, here's all the entrance down here, obviously where we came in. Main Street, it's actually called Main Street as well. It's quite funny. Quite a few more different rides down here, a whole line of flat rides. The train looks quite good as well. Running all the way down here over the entrance and loops round. Some other rides up here at the top as well. You've got a chapel inside the park just there. And yeah, you've also got Flying Viking, which is the yellow roller coaster we saw at the end of Main Street. That is new for this year and it's not yet operating, but we'll take a closer look. And down here as well, we've got the Phoenix, which is a spinning coaster. It doesn't look like it on there, but I'm pretty sure it is. Welcome to Frontierland. The Mercantile just there, which are actually the restrooms. There's a saloon down here too. Gulch Burger Saloon, just there. Lots of theming, lots of details down here. Sawmill Splash, basically like Storm Surge down at Thorpe Park. Looks like you get a good spin. Do you want to give this a go, Charlotte? Water ride. I don't think you're going to get wet on it. I think it's more, you know, you should be all right. Shame we can't take you on with a POV, but yeah, it looks all right with theming, doesn't it, that? Big water tower at the top, 1891. And there's Outlaw right next to it. Yeah, let's give this a go. Looks quite nicely themed. Only a small one, I think, this. Here we go, you ready, Charlotte?
I'm ready.
Climbing up the lift hill. We're right to come on with this one, which is good.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
See how much we get a spin. Here we go.
Oh.
Ready, Charlotte? Hey!
Oh, it's so spinny.
Oh, it's spinning all right, this one. Oh, some more driplets. Oh, we're spinning more than Storm Surge. Hey, down the drop. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Ah! Oh, that was just all right. That was. At least we can take you along on there, which is good, so you can see Charlotte's reactions.
Oh, we got a really good spin on there. I didn't get too wet.
Yeah, it was just a nice level of wetness on there, wasn't it? But yeah, we had a really good spin on there. Probably the best spin I've ever had on one of those,
Yeah,
actually.
We just kept going. The theming round here is really nice as well.
Yeah, Wild West area, and yeah, good attraction. I didn't know they had one of these. Like I say, a bit of a mystery, this park. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Up next, we're going on Outlaw, which is a CCI wooden roller coaster that Charlotte is the same age as me.
Oh, that's lovely.
30 years old, owned in 1993. Let's go and have a ride. And yeah, just another look over there at the water wheel and the theming, which is fantastic. But yeah, here it is. Outlaw. Really not that busy at all today at this park. So yeah, we're certainly getting round, making the most of it, getting the rides in. It's only like 11:30. Feel like we've done loads already. The Outlaw, I like the sign just there. He looks very angry. Oh no, he's shooting us. Let's go, straight up to the station. Don't know how this is going to ride, but yeah, 1993. Let's give it a go. We just did our ride there on Outlaw, and yeah, we walked straight onto there, no waiting at all. The first drop was pretty good on there, but apart from that, it wasn't great, was it really?
It was just so shaky. You could tell the difference between the parts that had been retracked. There was a little bit smoother than the other parts.
Yeah, and you can just see in the off-ride footage the pieces that have obviously been replaced over winter. But yeah, not a great wooden coaster that. The layout's not really that well thought out, I didn't think.
It's not.
I mean, the first drop was good, curved first drop, that was about all. Yeah, nothing much, that one. I've got to say, all the staff that we've seen so far have been really good. They're getting people shouting on the coasters, getting people all built up for the ride, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's got a really nice feel-good vibe about this park. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Underground, which is this underground coaster. And along with that as well, we've got a spinning coaster to get on from Marathon. We do like a Mara spinner, so we'll get up on there. But yeah, it's not even lunchtime yet. Done loads. We're actually just walking past the Gulch, and when I finished filming, Charlotte was like, oh, they've got curly fries there. So yeah, I had some curly fries, like $5, piping hot as well. So yeah, I thought we'll have some of these. Love curly fries. Oh, Monster looks awesome over the lake just there. And yeah, them curly fries were absolutely beautiful. Enjoyed those.
We wanted a light snack. She wasn't too hungry, so we'll have something else later.
We had a muffin in the car, didn't we, before we came in?
It was lovely.
Yeah, we've been to Walmart, got some muffins. And talking of Walmart, of course, head over to the Sandbrook Adventures if you haven't already, our second channel, where we've filmed a couple of different travel vlogs so far. And yeah, there's more coming up on there. Bit of a behind the scenes look at our USA road trip. Got a lighthouse drop tower just over there. It's pretty cool. Some more nice facades over here too, and loads of flowers. It's got a really nice friendly atmosphere here. Very chilled out, very much a family park, something here for everyone. It's very well maintained as well, like looking at all the buildings, it's all painted up nicely, which is great to see. We're making our way now to a ride called Underground, and yeah, this has been fascinating me. I'm looking forward to giving this a go. Little truck ride over here as well. There you go. Convoy trucking. That's another nice building. Pizza stand just over there. Oh, it's really giving me like New Orleans kind of vibes. Oh, so we've made our way around to the underground, which I was really looking forward to experiencing, and unfortunately it is closed. And yeah, it looks like it's been closed for quite some time. Now when we booked this trip, obviously we thought that it was going to be operational. However, we've checked the website today and it does state that it's closed on there.
Oh, we're gutted that we're missing it.
Yeah, we didn't realise, but it does say there on the website that it's closed. Yeah, it's such a shame. Very unique attraction. It's a CCI wooden roller coaster that opened in 1996, and yeah, it's located indoors in this big green show building. You might be thinking, hang on a minute, how does it fit in there? I was also wondering the same thing. That's why I was so intrigued about this ride. But yeah, I believe it was more dark ride than coaster, even though officially it is a coaster. Like I say, it's a wooden ride, features a few different lift hills in there and other elements. I think there was like animatronics and a bit like a gold mine type of ride, but what a shame.
Missed out.
Oh, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, it's the first time this trip that we've been stung by a ride, as I would say. Do you like my expression there? Stung.
Sting, yeah.
Stung by the ride, which is a shame. But yeah, there is a sign out the front just here. Looks like they're working on the entrance to the queue line there, or the exit ramp. Not too sure what that is, but yeah, you can see the ramp that's been redone. You got some premium cedar mulch just over there as well. Out the front, basically some wood chippings, look like they're redoing them. But yeah, there's a sign out the front. We apologise on behalf of the old miner. He shut down the mine until the trains are rebuilt to his specifications. Once satisfied, the old miner will give us the all clear to reopen again. I was looking into the history of this ride, and I do know they were having some issues with the trains a couple of years ago. They actually removed like the back carriage and then put it on again, so maybe that's what's causing issues. I'm not too sure, but yeah, one for coming back for in the future, that one. Yeah, really unique ride. I was looking forward to that, Charlotte.
Back in the future to go on it.
Yeah, at least we came here though and had our ride on Monster,
Yeah,
and you know, that was
really good.
worth coming to this park just for Monster alone. But yeah, unfortunately we're not going to be going into the underground today. I can't believe how quiet it is for a Sunday today. I thought it was going to be really busy here, hence the opening hours. But yeah, we're definitely not going to be here until park close today, because we're getting loads done. It's only like 12:30.
Yeah,
But
we've done absolutely loads.
yeah, we've only got one more coaster left to ride. That's the spinner.
Love a spinner.
Hey, we'll give that a go. And yeah, just thought we'd show you the new area that's not yet opened. However, it looks very close. And yeah, I believe it's Viking themed. You wouldn't really tell looking at it initially, other than a few Viking shields on the side. But yeah, manufactured by Zamperla, the attractions we've got here. You've got a flume ride and also a family coaster up there too. And I do like how they interact with each other. This looks like a similar thing to what they're opening up at Luna Park actually in New York, with the flume ride and then the coaster interacting with it. I've got to say though, the theming looks a little bit bland. I mean, I know it's not open yet, maybe it's not finished, but yeah, it just looks a bit bland, doesn't it, to me there?
A lot going on. I don't think the colour schemes really scream Viking.
No, they don't, especially the yellow track. I mean, I'm sure it would be two nice family additions to the park, but yeah, I'm hoping there's a bit more theming. But then I think, well, they've already put like all the finishing stones and stuff in. There's already water in the trough. So it's clearly been tested. So yeah, I was hoping for a bit more theming around this. I mean, yeah, you've got the station area that's got a little bit of decor on, some rocks down here, but it doesn't look anything special. But it's two new attractions for the park. So you got Flying Viking, which of course is the roller coaster, and Dragon Falls, which is the water ride there. And yeah, both of the entrances are next to each other. Obviously we can't go past this point because it's a construction area. Authorised personnel only. Well, yeah, you can see the boats around there. I wonder if we can get a better view of those. And you can just see the coaster train actually parked up in the station over there. Yeah, I thought maybe this might be ready by the time we got here, with it being like the middle of June now. But yeah, it's obviously very close to opening, but not quite yet. A bit more theming down the front. They look like they're possibly going to go on the front here as well with those, maybe. I'm not too sure. Definitely to go somewhere. All the fiberglass kind of structures. 2 drops, it seems like, on the flume ride that you've got there as well. And yeah, the coaster layout looks quite fun for a family coaster here. Certainly that's something that they need here. It really does lack Viking theme in this. Literally just some shields on the outside here. I feel like they could have done more. Even just some more boxes and barrels and random props would have been nice around here. Maybe a couple of statues. But yeah, you've got one big plunge over on that side, and then this is actually a double drop over here. I do like how Zamperla are kind of selling the package of the 2 rides, like interacting with each other. But yeah, this could be really good if there was some more rocks and that sort of thing. I don't think it's going to be giving Valhalla any competition, this one. I think we can see the boats a bit closer if we come round the back. Look at the maintenance shed for the coaster just there too. And yeah, here's a close-up look at the boats for that Viking themed flume ride opening soon here at Adventureland in Iowa. yeah, it's clearly been testing. There's weights in the boats. And yeah, you can see some boats parked on the lift hills there too. Yeah, I think this is probably a matter of weeks away from opening. It doesn't look far at all. And here it is, our final coaster to ride here today. It's Phoenix, a Mara spinning coaster. Yeah, this is basically Crush's coaster from Disneyland Paris, but outside without the show building. So if you ever wondered exactly what the layout's like on Crush's coaster, then this is it just here. It's actually a mirrored layout. So yeah, obviously the lift hill on Crush is on the other side. But yeah, it's the exact same layout, as you can see just here. Just going to give this a ride. This seems to be the most popular ride here. Quite a big queue, saying that it's running quite a few cars, so maybe about 20 minutes or so. Blimey, what a restrictions board here, look at that. Picture of a massive SLR camera up there, phones, keys. Let's go and give this a go. About 15 minutes there for our ride on Phoenix, and yeah, the Mara spinning coaster opened here in 2019. In terms of the ride experience, we didn't really get that much spinning on there, did we?
I think it's one of them where it just shows how theming can really enhance an experience, because this is the same as Crush Coaster. I much prefer Crush Coaster because it's inside. Yeah, definitely, and I think that's the thing here when it comes to the theming. There's some really nice, pretty areas of the park like we've shown you here, but you can tell they're definitely the older parts of the park. Some of the new investments here, like I say, this was 2019, it's barely got any theming around it, a tiny bit on the station, a couple of small props behind us, and that's it. And you can tell also with the new investments with the Viking area, it's the same really. It's just kind of very generic, isn't it? You need that little bit of extra theming, like with the Vikings. You need some statues or something around there. Yeah, and it's like with this here, like it just needs more around. You can tell here, you've got some really cute, charming parts of the park that are obviously the older parts, and then the newer parts have come in, and they really stick out because they don't really fit in with the other parts of the park that they've got. But we're going to head down Main Street again now. We'll have around the train, shall we? Yes, we'll do it. Yeah, it's just coming round over here, and I think the station's actually over on Main Street. Hey, so we'll go and get on there, have a grand circle tour. I love how they've got all these flowers though around the park. Like, these are really nice. And yeah, as you can tell with the building just over there, it's more of an older building here at the park, kind of like a German beer keller. And yeah, that's well themed. And then again, you look at some of the newer bits, and yeah, just look a little bit bland and generic in comparison. And yeah, you kind of get the black kind of fences around, not really much theming on there. And then the older bits have got some more landscaping and details on there to see. So yeah, you can certainly tell which of the newer bits here at this park. Here's a look at the big wave swinger that we got just over there. That's quite nice. Very colourful. S&S shot tower over there, definitely give that a go. And then we're going to head down Main Street just over here now, and we'll go and get on the train. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. The sweet boutique just over there. Oh, it smells nice. It might look like Main Street, but I do prefer these older, more charming parts of the park. Yeah, train stations down here at the bottom where we came in. Arcade just there. I imagine one of these has got a gift shop in somewhere. And the carousel down here at the bottom too. Yeah, it's going on the train. We'll be able to take you on with a POV. And here we are, past more lovely flowers, up the steps at the bottom of Main Street.
for the IMT Express. What does IMT stand for? I'm not too sure. Is it a sponsorship that? Maybe it is. There was a little gift shop up here too. There we go, you got the public school just over there. The gift gallery. And yeah, all the buildings. Look at this, where's the castle? And here we go, departing Main Street Station. We found out that IMT is an insurance company. There you go. Let's sponsor the ride. Yeah, so it's clear that the security area used to be the ticket booths just down there. I mean, now that's security and the ticket booth was actually on the entrance. And yeah, it seems like you can only come in on one side now. Back in the day, you used to be able to come in under this way too. I don't know if you can exit that way, maybe so.
I put it back together.
Big wheel just there. Red, white and blue. We've got some old signage down there with all the lights by the looks of it. I wonder if that's from the wheel or if it's from something else.
Look at it like a big boy.
Yeah, it's not actually a full circle tour around the park, this one. It's actually going to come back down this track after a little turnaround section down here over the water. So yeah, we'll come back down this way in just a moment, and then it does a loop similar over on the other side. So we'll go through the station again, loop round before parking up. Hey, I love sweet corn. Hey, Iowa sweet corn. Stage area there. Yeah, there's a few parts of the park that don't look as good, like this building just here. Where you can tell there used to be a ride in there. There's all your plants though, here we go. I was saying about all the lovely flowers, that's the greenhouse. Look how that's just in the park, right, for guest view. It's like living with the land. You got the paratrooper down here too. Looping round over the lake now. I'm surprised they haven't got the Mark Twain riverboat on here. Choo choo. Yeah, we head back down that way now, on the same track that we just come down. Be worry free. Give it a tilt-a-whirl. IMT Insurance. Sponsorship on the train. Yeah, it's kind of like a big midway, this part of the park here, with just attractions on either side. So you got a big pirate ship and then a small pirate ship right next to it.
Like this.
Yeah, there's another entrance onto Main Street down there too. That cuts down into this kind of midway area of the park. Yeah, I believe we just do a short loop up this way, then we come back down into the station. Tell you what, I'm glad I put my jeans on today though. It's quite chilly, isn't it, Charlotte? Just passing the car park here, and yeah, I noticed some steel work down here. Same sort of colour scheme as the new Flume ride. So yeah, maybe that's still yet to be installed on there. Possibly like evacuation platforms over there. So maybe that's one of the reasons why it's not opened yet. Oh, classic American yellow school bus over there. Parts of on the car park. School bus on a Sunday. We're going through a tunnel. Is it going to be themed? Is it going to be a diorama in anything? Nothing. And there we go. That brings us to the end of our ride here on the railroad. And you exit here into the train themed gift shop where you can pick up your own train just here. Yeah, not themed into the park. These ones, the 4-car deluxe train set. Some just up here. Oh, it's called Theme Park Worldwide. You have to check it out. Have a great day. Nice picture of the train there as well. Oh, here's the park mascot. We've not seen him out and about. We haven't seen any characters or anything here, have we?
No, we've not.
He looks quite nice, quite a friendly guy. Did you enjoy your ride on the train, Charlotte?
Yeah, nice. Scenic views around the park.
Yeah, it was good. I prefer the ones where it's a full circle tour, but still they've got a train here. Clearly when they built it back in the day, they probably didn't have the funds available to do a full loop round. That's perfectly fine. It was still a nice ride. Whilst we're here on Main Street, just thought we'd have a look inside some of the Main Street shops. Well, it's not quite the Emporium, but yeah, you've got the little post office just over here, which is quite cool. The local and out of town boxes there too. Oh, Charlotte.
Octopus hats.
You're getting obsessed with these this trip.
I really like these. I've seen them at pretty much every park.
Loads of places.
So good.
I like the big flag just up there with Adventureland on. It's quite nice. It's quite a big shop actually, isn't it? We've got some Adventureland Iowa hoodies just over here. You've got the kids ones there. Some t-shirts just over here too. Oh, there's another mascot. There you go. It's a different bear to the one just. Yeah, these are quite nice, quite subtle. The little cups just here too. And yeah, there's another bear, another mascot for the park. Hello viewers. Of course, got all your generic kind of stuff in here too. Look at the size of that toxic waste. Oh my god, massive.
These are good. These are. I've had these before.
You got some humorous t-shirts over here too, which you quite like. There we go, Adventureland. I'm just here to hold my family's belongings whilst they ride the rides. This is my having a fun-filled day shirts. So local. I still remember the silly silo. I'm not too sure. Is that an old ride or show or something here? And yeah, they've actually got merch for the new Flume ride. But yeah, obviously that's not open yet. But you can get the t-shirt. They got some nice ride t-shirts here as well. Dragon Slayer. Got some prices on these t-shirts or not? We've got Kirsten no pricing. Does it come over to the USA? Oh, there we go. That's all right then. Tornado just there. Tornado! Great member of staff he was. Couple of mugs just over here too. A few other bits. I do like how they've got pictures up of the rides in here too. There you go. That's the main gift shop. It really has got a quirky feel about it around here that I do like. You got the Palace Theatre, which I don't think's open. I just thought we'd show you him just over here. There he is. Hello. Nice guy. Tickets please. All tickets please. What can you see in there, Charlotte? What's going on? Oh, yeah, conference suite or something in there. Oh, that's interesting. Like a big buffet server in the middle. Over to the other side of Main Street now. Have a look in the gift gallery just over here. Quite a lot of shops. Charlotte has to be the parade here because there isn't a parade, and it looks like there should be a parade. Charlotte is that entertainment for us all today to enjoy. You can have a brilliant parade around here though. Streets are certainly wide enough. I feel like this feels wider than Town Square at a Disney park. How you doing? Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Have a great day. Not really my sort of scene in there. Yeah, I got all these airbrush kind of t-shirts and that sort of thing going on. Not really park related. We got another shop just over here though. Let's have a look inside here. Yeah, this store is full of loads of plushies. I quite like this big furry penguin up here. He's quite nice, isn't he? Got some zebras up there, or zebra as they say here in America. Yeah, big shop full of plushies. Oh. Oh, did a little noise again. That was quite good, that was. I just noticed they've got a ledge around the top, and yeah, a train that normally would run round all the way around the side of the shop just here. Yeah, it's not working unfortunately. And we got Charlotte dancing with the unicorn over here now. Do you like that? Yeah. It's massive, big unicorn. And there you go, it's a bit of an explore around Main Street Adventureland. You got the diner down there too. I think these are mostly just eateries along this bit. You got the arcade and then the eateries down here on the side. But yeah, I think we're gonna have another go on Monster. By far the best ride at this park by quite a long way. Brilliant Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster. So we'll get back on that. It looks like this park used to have a log flume, and yeah, you can see they've actually used some of the old boats and turned them into planters here as well, which is good. And yeah, I do quite like actually how they've done this, and also brought in a new flume ride here, because it's clear that they used to have one, and yeah, that's probably been left for quite some time, so they've put a new flume ride in, and as much as it doesn't look anything special with the theming, at least they've replaced it, because yeah, it definitely needs another water ride in this park, so I'm glad they have.
On a log flume.
Yeah, it's good this. I do like how they've turned them into planters. Well, whilst on our way down to Monster, I thought we'd have a ride on Space Shot just over here, which is the S&S Shot Tower. Yeah, it doesn't look too busy. A couple of cycles and we'll be on. So we're putting a bit of off-ride footage of this. You got a little balloon ride off to the right there, and over at the back you've got a Star Flyer. But yeah, it's closed unfortunately today. It's got all test dummies in it. Yeah, let's give this a go. Hey.
During the ride, please keep your heads back.
Sounds like thunder. We're gonna have to go on the one after. I can't do that either, man.
Well, we got a good bit of airtime actually at the top there on Space Shot. Some of those don't ride that well, but that one was pretty good, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
sometimes it's a hit and miss, so we get a good one on that one.
Yeah, we had a nice view looking over the park, and also Monster, and Charlotte spotted a bit of theming, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't know. It's like in the middle, it's like a big triceratops. I didn't see that when we was going around the ride.
Yeah, we'll see if we can spot it now when we go back on. There we go, I mentioned now there was a chapel here, and there it is, off to the right. Iowa Beer and Wine, got a bit of live music going on just over here. It's quite a nice area, bar area in the park. Get your guitar out. And this is probably my favourite scenic view in the park actually, right here. Monster, the Infinity Coaster, all the lovely flowers, the water, the windmill. I think that's a really nice shot there. Beautiful, and that is definitely the standout ride at this park. Look at the hang time, the speed it goes over them inversions. Fantastic, so slow. And that's what you want from a coaster like that with lap bars. That is a great ride, that is. I'm really excited to get on it again.
You could have gone to Parkersburg today. You could have gone to Green. Different ways, but those are different days.
What's Bernie's Barnyard down there? That's interesting. Is it animals, is it? Not too sure, let's go and have a look. Yeah, here's your Star Flyer. All test dummies in the seats.
I think it's a player.
Oh, is it a player? I thought there might be goats. I was getting excited for you, Charlotte. Just in case, don't want to miss any goats. Frozen lemonade available down here too. What's this on the right? It's interesting. Not too sure what that is. Is that for the Star Flyer maybe? For maintenance? I'm not too sure. Oh, I thought it was going to be animals for Charlotte. It's a massive play area. Nice though, kind of hidden away down here at the back. There's actually a couple of rides in this farmyard area. There you go. Shaking bacon. Thought it was a Miami at first, but it goes side to side. I've seen one like that before. Shaking bacon with a picture of a pig on there. Oh, here we go. We got Charlotte's Construction Services going on down here now. Right next to Shaking Bacon. Oh, there we go. What are you digging up? You got some good stuff for us there. Hey. Look at Shaking Bacon go right behind. What a name for a flat ride. Oh. What are you building? Horizon. There's actually a pony track ride down here too. Loosely themed. A little bit of farming machinery around there, and that's about all. On the way through to that area, you got loads of bits of theming and farming equipment in here, and a few other bits as well. That's cool. Coke bottle as a lamp. Quite like that. A safe up there, and a few other bits. Right, we'll go on Monster again now. Hey, do I have a new act, Charlotte?
Wow, look at that. That's lovely.
Should I go on the ride with it on?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. For another ride on Monster. What a brilliant coaster that is. It's the lap bars on there that really make it. And I've never felt so free and exposed on a coaster before, especially on the front row. It's amazing, that is. Like, you're going through the elements, getting amazing hang time. You're just there with your arms in the air, lap bar holding you in, not too tight at all. Just really enjoying all the elements. That is a fantastic roller coaster, it really is. And yeah, like I said, with Gerstlauer rides, they normally go one way or the other, but this one is absolutely awesome. I definitely recommend a ride, and I'm so glad we came here to Adventureland to ride that today. I didn't really expect it to be anything so unique and special, but it really is. It's a fantastic ride. How was yours, Charlotte?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. Like, the elements on there are so good, and just having the lap bars really make it.
Yeah, it does. Great ride. I'm so pleased we got on that today, and I love the train design on the front. Now, throughout our day here at Adventureland Resort, we've seen people walking around with massive buckets full of cookies. So I think they might be famous, Charlotte.
So we've gone for a cup of cookies. These look great.
Yeah, $5.99. You still get quite a few in there. It's $20 for a massive bucket, but they look famous. So I thought we'd give them a go. Everyone's got them here, Charlotte. You can buy refills, and yeah, let's give them a go.
Nice.
Are they good? Are they fresh?
Yeah, they're very fresh.
Oh, quite warm as well. They're good. I don't think that's too bad for some of them. I mean, I know you can get a bag of Maryland for like a quid from B&M or something, but yeah, they're quite nice. I felt like we had to try them. Everyone's got them walking around the park, so we thought we'd give them a go. Well, I tell you what, viewers, now I can see why people have been walking around with buckets of those. We could soon finish the bucket of them, couldn't we?
They soon went, so I just put them in a hole.
They were so good, they were quite warm as well, and they were all freshly baked actually in the stall there as well.
Coming out the oven, fantastic.
Yeah, and what I liked as well, as they were bringing them out, they were moving the trays along, so the fresher ones were getting served.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, they were so nice, they were. Should have gone for a bucket, Charlotte. I knew we should have had a bucket. Oh. Quite a few rides for the kids here at Adventureland too, including Flying Tigers just over there. Yeah, a little Zamperla plane ride. Right then, we walked past this earlier on and thought it looked quite good, so we'll give it a go. It's Sidewinder. So yeah, I'll put in some off-ride footage of this for you. Wait about 15 minutes there for the pendulum ride. Yeah, that was really good, quite smooth, and got some good airtime actually as you went up to the sides, which was fantastic. Whilst I was on there as well, got some views of the old Rapids ride that used to be here at the park. Unfortunately, there was a fatal incident that took place on there a few years ago, which is really sad. Yeah, the Rapids is still in place over there at the back, and I imagine this was the entrance where you've got the bridges going over. So hopefully at some point in the future, they'll be able to change that over there and put something else in its place. Yeah, that area's all closed off due to that horrible incident that took place. We're making our way now down towards some of these other flat rides, just get some more footage of these, and we'll head on to the Ferris wheel as well. But yeah, probably have another ride on Monster. But yeah, in terms of re-rideability at this park, really it's just Monster that's worth the re-rides here. That's absolutely amazing. Everything else is just kind of a once and it's done kind of ride here, isn't it really?
I completely agree. There's not really a massive standout apart from Monster.
Yeah, I mean that is fantastic, great ride, but yeah, there's not much else where you think, oh, that's really good. I think if the indoor coaster / dark ride was open, that would have been worth a few rides. But yeah, it's a shame really, but yeah, there's the back of the building just over there as you can see. Yeah, very interesting, the underground. We'll have to come back for it at some point in the future. So yeah, just back on that main midway area now. I do like the German kind of beer keller area over there, but it sells corn dogs, as you can see. Big bags of popcorn here as well, we noticed, haven't we, Charlotte?
Yeah, huge bags.
Yeah. Galleon over there, which is the pirate ship, and the small one next to it. We're going to head on to the big wheel just down the bottom here of this midway area. Looks to me like it used to have maybe some greenery and planting in the middle, but yeah, they took it out. And yeah, you got the big stage over there. I know they have live acts and entertainment here at the park sometimes as well. Yeah, we're going to have a ride over here on the big wheel. And just before we go on, yeah, there's some parts of the park that are really nicely presented and looked after, and other parts that are just used as a dumping ground. Like, look at this, they obviously used to have a chairlift of some form here, and yeah, you can just see all of the stuff chucked in there. And yeah, I reckon this was the station area, looking at that, because you've got the op panel there, and obviously the two sides, one where it would come in, one where it would go out, and probably head in that direction. I don't know when that closed. I mean, I'm only making a guess, but possibly when they put in Monster, was that in the way of the circuit? I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's quite a shame how that's just all left there for us to see.
I don't know, honey, we have read it.
So as I always do when I'm at these parks, I just had another little look at my phone, finding out a bit more information about that sky ride. And yeah, it used to actually go through Monster, the Infinity Coaster. I mean, how awesome would that have been with the views? Like, yeah, it was only recently removed, so that's probably why it's still in place down there. Should have been gone before the park opened for this season, really. It looks a bit messy, but yeah, how cool is that? Actually used to go right through the coaster, which was amazing. Before that, the log flume that we showed you earlier was over in that location too. So yeah, I was like, I'm not looking too much into these parks before I come, because I like the surprise element. But when I'm here, I then like to find out the little bits of information and bits that we spotted throughout the day. But yeah, it's a shame to remove that. It would have been really cool going through the inversions on the Infinity Coaster on a sky ride. And yeah, here's a look at the view from up here on the big wheel looking out at the park. Yeah, this is a shame, doesn't it? All that effort they went into probably designing that coaster to fit around the classic sky ride, and they go and take it out a few years later. Yeah, what a great view looking out over the park. And there goes the train coming past. And yeah, fantastic view at the RV park that's right next door. Looking over the park and the surrounding area. Choo choo! Well, we just had our ride there over on the big wheel, and yeah, we're just walking past the arcade over here thinking, oh, it's just an arcade. Heard some screams from inside. There's a breakdancer there. There we go. What? I thought the building was too big for just an arcade on its own. Look at this. We've got a breakdance. You coming on? Oh, I'll go on. Look at this in the arcade.
So there he goes on G-Force. This was quite a surprise. We didn't even know that they had one of these. Sean loves a break dance. fast one. I think I might have been okay on this one.
Well, my ride wasn't up to much there on the Huss breakdance, unfortunately, but it's still nice to get on it. Bit of a short cycle, and yeah, it kept stopping every so often, which was a bit weird.
Let's go sit right there. I went for a sip when it came near the
Bit of Viking themed entertainment. Yeah, I reckon that's going to be performed by the Viking rides, probably.
So yeah, when it's open.
Yeah, definitely. But we just had another re-ride over on Monster. Brilliant coaster that is. And yeah, we've been here about, 5.5 hours, and we're all done. There's nothing else for us to re-ride here at this park. We've certainly made the most of it, though. We thought it was going to be a lot busier today here, to be honest. But yeah, we've got everything in. We've had a few re-rides on our favourite just here. I think if the indoor coaster / dark ride was open, that would have been worth a few rides as well. But yeah, it brings us to the end of our visit here to Adventureland in Iowa. Back down here on Main Street to wrap up our vlog here from Adventureland. And yeah, we've had a good day at this park today. I've got to say, most of the park feels really fresh and clean. I do like all the flowers around. There's a couple of areas that need some work, like that old sky ride station. And there's a couple of bits that need tidying up. But in general, it's been a really nice atmosphere, friendly park, and the staff have been good here too.
Oh, the staff have been really nice, but I do think this park needs like another major coaster to draw people in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've got some other good rides, but nothing massively stand out. I mean, Monster is fantastic. That's a brilliant ride, it really is. And I bet it looks the part at night as well, because it's actually got a lighting package on there from KCL, the same company that did Hang Time at Knott's Berry Farm in California. And it means there's actually lights built into the track, which is cool. So I bet it looks awesome at night. That's the standout ride here by far. We've had a good few rides on it. Fantastic Gerstlauer. My favourite Gerstlauer I've ever done, that is.
It's just so good. Like the hang time on there is brilliant, and having the lap bar really helps because you're not as restricted.
Yeah, we had another front row ride just, and literally you're so free on that ride, which is amazing. In terms of other rides here at the park, like the Woodies were okay, but there were nothing spectacular. Tornado was the better of the two, though, wasn't
Tornado!
It? It's like the Mara Spinner. Again, it was good fun, but nothing like really spectacular and unique. We was really hoping to get that indoor coaster today, but we did miss it, unfortunately. Apparently, it's been closed all year so far, so I don't know when that's going to be opening. And of course, you've got the new bits opening here soon as well. I don't think the Viking area looks anything spectacular. I can't say I'm that good to be missing out on that either, to be honest. I feel like, you know, the newer parts they're putting in here aren't really as well themed as like the entrance and some other parts of the park.
It's like the track of the coaster's yellow. It doesn't really fit like a Viking theme.
Yeah, it's really weird. You can tell the older, more charming parts of the park, like Main Street here, some of the kind of Wild West buildings and that sort of thing, and the newer bits are kind of just being thrown in anywhere, not really that well themed. But we've had a good day down here, and thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide. Always nice to visit a park for the first time. Again, it's not somewhere I'd rush back to until there was something major to really come here for.
Yeah, I feel like they need a major standout coaster at this park.
Yeah, definitely. Something else would be great here. I mean, Monster's fantastic, but you need more than just one amazing ride to really come back a lot and make the most of it here.
But the cookies were worth coming back
Cookies
for.
were really good. Train ride was quite nice as well. And yeah, overall, just been a nice, enjoyable day. Another park on our trip. Next park coming up will be Worlds of Fun down in Kansas City, another Cedar Fair park, and looking forward to that. I've been there before in 2019. Of course, Charlotte's never been.
Another new park for me.
It's coming up, and of course, head over to the Sandbrook Adventures if you haven't already to see lots of travel vlogs and other content. In fact, they've got some outlets nearby to here, so we're going to go and check those out, and we're going to be filming those over on that channel. Yes. So we'd love to see you there. But here we go. That leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you at Worlds of Fun.